If you would like to support the channel, I'm now selling shirts and coffee mugs. There's a few different designs. So if you're interested, the link will be in the description. Thanks. Today I thought I'd show off my Kung Fu movie collection. It's not as big as other people's collections, but it's, decently sized. It's one of my pride and passions is Kung Fu movies. So I thought I'd show them off. I mainly can only afford my favorite movies. I can't really afford to buy everything. And I can't even afford to buy all those, but I try my best. Up here, we'll start with this up here. I found this at a Goodwill store. Remind me of the 5 Deadly Venoms. I think it's more based on the Chinese gods. I did some research on that. But it's kind of, I think the Venoms are also kind of related to it in a way. Up here we have my Shawscope Volume 1 set. I want the Volume 2 set, but I don't have it yet. But maybe I'll get it one day. And I got room for the 3rd set too when they release that later this year. Now what's on the Shawscope set Volume 1? A lot of great movies. And a few of these I had on DVD, but I sold them after I got this set. I had Heroes of the East on DVD, Dirty Ho, 5 Deadly Venoms, Crippled Avengers. I think I had Executioners of Shaolin, but there's no reason for me to have both. If I can make some money back to get the set, then that's what I'll do. I have one Bruce Lee set, and I decided on the Criterion set. I know there's a newer set out now, but hey, I'm happy with this. I can't afford everything. Now this was a splurge item here though. It was the Sammo Hung really cool collector's box set. It's from I think it's from Korea. Even though I own all these movies on Blu-ray, but it's just such a cool set to have. And there's a misprint on here. It says Magnificent Butcher twice, but the other Magnificent Butcher should be Knockabout. And I have this Shaw box set. I bought this for one movie, I think. One movie only. And I can't remember if I even enjoyed the movie when I finally saw it. I thought I would just pick it up. I don't remember what it was now. I bought this for one movie, I think. But the set wasn't expensive. The set was really cheap. I'll figure it out later. Now this set here I've had since the early 2000s. In the early days of collecting DVDs. It's just one of the many compilation movies out there with Bruceploitation movies and Sonny Chiba movies. Now this set here I bought because of the movie Lady Ninja. That is an excellent movie. So, when I first started getting into the Kung Fu movies that I never saw growing up, Lady Ninja was one of the ones I rented. And that's a great movie. And now we're starting with my Arrow one here. We got 8 Diagram Pole Fighter. Now we have the Eureka ones. We got Warriors 2 and Prodigal Son. Knockabout. Yeah, some of these are imports, so some of them you need a Region B player, but I can do that on my computer. So we got Duel to the Death. That one I upgraded from DVD, so I don't think I have the DVD anymore. I think same with Knockabout, and probably those two as well. Odd Couple, I didn't actually own that one before, but now I do. That's another great one. That's got Sammo Hung in it. This one's got Yun Bao in it and Sammo Hung. Dreadnought, which is a movie that I thought was a sequel to The Prodigal Son, but it actually was not. It was some website was had some misinformation on it. But it's a great movie though. Also with Yun Bao. Spooky Encounters, one of Sammo Hung's best. Zoo Warriors from Magic Mountain. I don't got the one with the slipcase, unfortunately. But, hey, we got Drunken Master with Jackie Chan. We got Clan of the White Lotus, which there is an audio glitch in this, but I guess it was in the print though. But the DVD version doesn't have the audio glitch, so I haven't sold the DVD of that one yet. One of my favorite movies, 5 Element Ninjas from Shaw Brothers. That's a great movie. Oh my god, it's bloody. So bloody and so awesome. And here we got Kung Fu Cult Master. Great Jet Li movie. I love the goofy movies, and that's a goofy one. Like spiritual or goofiness, lasers shooting everywhere, and just crazy stuff happening. I don't know if that one has lasers or not, but that's just what I was talking about though. This is The Miracle Fighters, which is the first of a trilogy. The other two are not on Blu-ray, unfortunately. Which would be Shaolin Drunkard and then Taoism Drunkard. I don't own those physically at all. And here's a double disc one, which has got Demon of the Loot and Holy Flame of the Martial World, which are both crazy zany movies. It's an import, but doesn't have English subtitles, unfortunately. But I made my own custom copies of it with subtitles I found online. And here we got the Ricky O. There's supposed to be another newer version of that out there with supposedly even better picture. But I don't want to buy it twice. And that's all the Blu-rays I have. No, there's one more Blu-ray, but we'll get to that eventually. Here's my DVDs. We got Master of the Flying Guillotine. There's another version of this, but I don't have it. The Bastard Swordsman and The Return of Bastard Swordsman. This one will be on the Shaw Brothers Volume 3 set, but the sequel will not. Got Sword of Swords, Thunderbolt, Legendary Weapons of China. I wanted that on Blu-ray, but I haven't got it yet. 36 Chambers of Shaolin. See, all these 36 chamber ones are on the Shawscope Volume 2, but I don't have it yet. 10 Tigers of Quan Tang. I think that's on it as well. Golden Kid with the Golden Arm. That's also, I think all of those are on there. I might sell them eventually if I can make enough money to get the Shawscope Volume 2. Martial Club, Brave Archer 2, Brave Archer 3. Some of these are import DVDs, so they're in PAL, but I can play them on my computer. We got Invincible Shaolin, The Treasure Hunters. One of my all-time favorites, and it's going to be on the Shawscope Volume 3, is Buddha's Palm. Oh my. When I talk about the zany stuff, the lasers shooting everywhere, crazy stuff happening, this is the king of those movies. It is amazing. And here's my Clan of the White Lotus. See, it's got two different names. Clan of the White Lotus, and then, it's Clan of the White Lotus, but there's also another name that it goes by. What's the other name? It's something else of the White Lotus. It's got an alternate title. I forget what it's called now. Now here's Bruce Lee, The Warrior's Journey. That's a documentary. This was the first time the Game of Death footage was put on DVD, I believe. And I think it's the superior version for voices and sound effects. The version they put on this is pretty garbage on the Bruce Lee set. There's also another set out there has a version. We got Ninja and the Dragon's Den. That's another good one. Millionaire's Express. That's on Blu-ray, but you know what? I like the movie, but I didn't love the movie like I thought I would. It's got all the stars in it, though. It's got everybody you could think of except Jackie Chan, but it's got so many cameos in it. Now here's another Jackie Chan movie. We got The Young Master. That's a classic. We got Mr. Vampire. We got more Jackie Chan. We got Project A and Project A 2. Those are on Blu-ray, but I haven't upgraded yet. I'm not sure if I want to or not, but they're excellent movies, especially the Project A 1. And here's Bruce Lee, The Legend, The Man, and the Legend. That's another great documentary. And here's my Hero collection. This was my first version of Hero I got. It was a nice box set. I'll open this one up. I got this back in the early 2000s when I was first importing DVDs. It's a nice set. This was the missing subtitles. There was subtitles at the beginning and end of the movie that were missing on this set, so I just printed them out. It's got a nice little booklet and a cool disc. It's a really neat set. It's actually an NTSC. And then at thrift stores like Goodwill, I picked up the Blu-ray and the DVD at different times. That probably is the best version to get, though. And we're starting in the lesser stuff, but not really lesser stuff. This stuff over here is the lesser stuff, but it's still good stuff. Don't get me wrong. Don't. You know, it's just not my favorites. But there's the DVD of Enter the Dragon, which I don't actually need anymore. Thought about selling it. But my Kill Bills Volume 1 and 2. I wish they had them on Blu-ray, but that's okay. Kung Fu Hustle. I need a good Blu-ray of this, but not censored. I think there's a not censored Blu-ray version out there. I think there is, but I don't have it. And Kung Pao Under the Fist. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, that's a classic. House of the Flying Daggers is a good one. One of my childhood favorites, Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon. I got this because it was like $1, but it's like just disc 3 and 4 of some Wu-Tang movies, but not everything on here is on here. I think it's either the top ones or the bottom ones are on here. Of course, they're going to be in terrible condition. Bad quality rips. Here's one I don't need anymore, Lord of the Wu-Tang. Because this is right up here, Kung Fu Cult Master. They also call it Lord of the Wu-Tang. And this has got terrible, burned-in subtitles that you can't read half the time. And bad quality. Another compilation, I don't know where I got this at a long time ago. I'm not sure if there's anything in here that's not on the other ones. I got it because it was at the Dollar Tree, I think. I think it was. Or did I get it somewhere else? It's still sealed, never opened it. I think I got it from the Dollar Tree, I can't remember. I don't think it was no 374. No, I don't remember where I got it. I don't know if it's any good or not. We got Geisha of Death. I don't know where I got that. I wouldn't have paid anything for it. I don't know if I even watched it. Maybe I did. Actually, maybe I did watch that one. We got Kung Fu the Punch of Death. That's a classic one. I believe it's also got a different name that I saw it on TV. Oh, what's it called? Is it called The Prodigal Boxer? I think it is. I think that's The Prodigal Boxer. That's just one of the ones I saw on TV when I was younger. Jet Li's Fearless. I think I saw it once. I don't remember it too well. Undisputed 2. I probably got it because it was cheap at a Goodwill or yard sale or something. That's actually a good movie. That's one of the better ones. Undisputed 2 is a pretty good one. I'll put that back. Goose Boxer. Tiger Over Wall. They're two cheap, cheesy movies, but I like both of them. They're real fun. The Protector 2. Not a good movie. The Protector 1 is excellent, but I don't think I own The Protector 1 on Blu-ray or DVD. It's one of my favorites, but I just don't own it. Maybe one day. Let's see what else we got. Breathing Fire. I think I got that for free. Don't remember it, but I probably watched it. Just look how thin that thing is. Another thin one. Shaolin Deadly Kicks. And look at that awful artwork. The Guy with Secret Kung Fu. Some of these I watched once and don't remember them. The Shaolin Drunk Monkey. Probably watched it once, don't remember it. The Death Rivals of Shaolin. Jackie Chan's First Strike. The fight scene with the ladder is awesome. I didn't like the movie itself though. Masters of the Tiger Crane. Kung Fu Shadow. A lot of these are just cheapy ones, but they're cool. This one's got a classic movie on it. The Loot, I believe it is. It's a movie I only saw once, but people talked about it online like it was a real good one, and it was pretty good. I liked it. This was a mistake purchase, but I got a refund. I thought I was purchasing this Young Master right here because they used the stock art image of this for their auction. Then it ended up being this, which is a terrible, terrible copy of it. But they gave me a refund. The Kid with the Golden Arm, also awful print. I probably should sell that. Magnificent Bodyguards, decent movie, terrible, terrible print and copy. And I have 2 copies of it. Another one. Now I have a story with this one. There was 2 fake Bruce Lee movies that I saw on TV as a kid, and I was dumb enough to believe they were actual Bruce Lee movies. So for years and years, when I finally got around to watching the actual Bruce Lee movies, I was like, where's those 2 movies I saw as a kid? And it took me a long time to finally figure out that they were Bruceploitation movies. And this is one of them. Story of the Dragon. If you can find that one, that's actually a pretty decent one. The other one ended up being a terrible movie, and I never bought it yet. Here's another Bruceploitation. I like the Bruceploitation movies. They're fun. Chinese Connection 2. The Image of Bruce Lee. And finally, the bottom row is my VHS set. I remember buying this in the 90s. This was the only way I could see Fists of Fury, aka Chinese Connection, for a long time. And the cheesy documentary, The Man, the Myth, which I love. I love that documentary. For the longest time, this was all I had for Bruce Lee movies. The Chinese Connection. That was my favorite Bruce Lee movie forever. And I had this back then too. I had this back in the 90s. The Real Bruce Lee, another cheesy documentary. But it's actually pretty good though. Talk, his younger years. And this also came, I think I may have had back then. Because I remember this one shows trailers for other Kung Fu movies. Which is fun as well. You get to learn something with this one. If you didn't know anything, and I didn't know anything. Bruceploitation is a fun subject. Because some of them are so bad, they're good. Those kind of movies. Some of them are so cheesy, but some of them are so fun to watch. We got Bruce Lee the superhero. We got the young Bruce Lee. Now, I am no expert when it comes to Kung Fu movies. I just like them, they're fun, and I buy the ones I like. The Treasure of Bruce Lee, or Bruce Lee, or Bruce Lee. Eye of the Tiger, Eye of the Dragon. I think this is also a Bruceploitation movie. And then they've got the classic Kickboxer. It's got that famous dance scene in it. We got No Retreat, No Surrender. I used to love this movie back in the 80s. Oh, I had a copy of it, and I would watch it all the time. It wasn't this copy, though. It was taped off of cable. I'd rewind it and play it again and over again. Bloodsport, Triple Impact. That's one of those so bad it's good movies. We got a double feature, Shaolin the Blood Mission and Deadly Shaolin Long Fist. Both of these were good, if I remember right. We got the Screaming Ninja. We got the Lone Ninja Warrior. And finally, last but not least, The Deadly Life of a Ninja. There's actually a movie missing off this shelf. The Box's Omen. I had the Box's Omen on DVD. But when I learned that it was on the Shawscope Volume 2 set, I sold it because I was going to use some of that money to go towards Shawscope Volume 2. But then I never ended up buying it. because I ended up having to use the money for something else, unfortunately. And that's just how that stuff goes, you know. So now I'm missing the movie, and now I don't have the set yet. Well, hope you guys liked my Kung Fu movie collection video. I hope to fill this shelf up someday with more movies. And thanks for watching.